Woo! What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it, y'all? And we back for another edition of Power Book 3 Raisin Kanan, Season 3, Episode 1 review. Now, I know, what I'm saying, I was supposed to, we were supposed to do this last night, but I had a last minute family thing come up, so I had to reschedule and do it today. Do it tonight. I hope everybody had a good week, protecting their energy and all that good stuff. And let's jump right into it, y'all. So we get to, the aftermath of the big showdown with the Italians from New Jersey. And the feds and the police and everybody's just cracking down hard, y'all. And our boy, Uncle Starv and Marvin made it, y'all. I know personally, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't the only one that was kind of worried, like, damn, did Uncle Marvin made it? But he actually made it, y'all. He actually made it through. Marvin makes it through, you know what I'm saying, with a little gunshot wound or whatever. Miss Rio, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Much love. But yeah, he goes, you know what I'm saying, picks up the rest of the stash, make sure everything is straight on that end. Rock is at the hospital being questioned by the police. She calls Lulu and basically tells Lulu to stick to the story, to put it on the Crown kid. Now, for those who is not familiar with the Crown character, Crown is the producer that, you know what I'm saying, slash silent partner, if you will, that Lulu was working with as far as the record label and the studio and all that. That Lulu had to cut his water off. So, you know what I'm saying? They basically managed to, you know what I'm saying, cook up a story good enough. You know what I'm saying? Me too, Miss Rio, me too. But they basically, you know what I'm saying, was able to cook up a good enough story depending on Crown, if you will. And, you know what I'm saying, it basically worked out for them. You know what I'm saying? Police questions. The police questions Rock, you know what I'm saying? Rock basically give her account on what happened. You know what I'm saying? Howard tags along to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that the police is make sure basically that the rim sauce was good with it. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, he basically tags along, make sure that the story, everybody keep their story straight. You know what I'm saying? And to make sure the story is actually working, if you will. Then we get to Uncle Lulu, who's basically, you know what I'm saying, putting together the same type of story, you know what I'm saying, putting it all on Crown, you know what I'm saying. Right, right. In my opinion, Miss Rio, I think 50, you know what I'm saying, as time going on and as young Kanan gets older, you know what I'm saying, I think 50 is making him, you know what I'm saying, push towards sounding like the original Kanan character. That's why he's starting to sound, you know what I'm saying, more like 50, in my opinion. I think 50, you know what I'm saying, basically forcing, I'm not going to say forcing, but telling him, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I'm saying, push yourself to sort of sound like Kanan, you know what I'm saying? So he got to try to sound like 50, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, nevertheless, and then we get to Detective Burt. Burt's pissed off, and basically she finds out, you know what I'm saying, about the dirty little secrets that Howard has been hiding, if you will, and the captain and everybody else basically telling her. Exactly. Yep, exactly, Miss Rio. But yeah, Detective Bird basically, the captain shuts her down and basically told her, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You've been having several mishaps with this thing about Howard. And basically pulls her badge and her gun and tell her, you know what I'm saying, that she's suspended for now, pending investigation from internal affairs. And it's so sad when a person takes their job so passionate as she do, if you will, and she's being investigated like it's crazy. Although she's doing a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? She's doing a little bit merch, but still though. But nevertheless. And then we get to, you know what I'm saying, the next day, Kanan, Rock, Uncle Marvin, and Juke, you know what I'm saying, they head to the new family house to, you know what I'm saying, basically discuss things moving forward. Kanan's pissed and ain't feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? Kanan is pissed off, which I understand, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Rock should have just been a little bit more honest with it, you know what I'm saying? She should have been a little bit more honest with it with her son, and she shouldn't have had him try to basically kill the man. You know what I'm saying? She could have she could have easily had Lulu or somebody or paid an outside motherfucker that didn't nobody know to do that, in my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, they talk, you know what I'm saying? When she tries to talk, McCain's like, fuck that. I don't want to hear nothing that your lying ass got to say. And he cuts out. Marvin basically was trying to refrain from giving him a good old ass whooping because, you know what I'm saying, he's recovering from his gunshot wound and he's trying to work on his anger. And Rock finally tells Marvin the truth on what's going on and why Kanan's mad. You know what I'm saying? Which, in my opinion, you know, it is what it is. She could at least kept a G with her brothers about the shit too. I mean, but I understand why she couldn't tell, you know what I'm saying, her brothers and shit, you know what I'm saying, at least. But you know what I'm saying, or she could at least kept a G about that because now you're at risk of basically losing your son. You know what I'm saying, losing any possible relationship or reconcile any possible relationship because it's going to be hard to trust anything that you say because you don't know how to keep a G moving forward. I mean, it ain't like he a baby no more. You know what I'm saying? He damn near grown. He about 15, 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? Damn near grown. You might as well go ahead put it all out on the table. You know what I'm saying? The truth. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless. And then we get to Uncle Poe, Uncle Lulu. You know what I'm saying? He's going through it. You know what I'm saying? He lost his girl. He lost his studio. You know what I'm saying? And he's just been at a drunken rage. You know what I'm saying? Mad at his sister because, you know what I'm saying, he lost everything basically because of her. What's good with it, my brother?
What's good, bro? My bad, my bad.
You good? You good? You know what I'm saying? We just touching base on the first couple scenes, you know. Our boy Uncle Marvin made it, man. It was good. It was good to see Uncle Marvin make
Hey, Uncle Moore was wild.
it. Yeah, it was good to see he made it though. You know what I'm saying? But what you think and feel, you know what I'm saying, as far as the story coming up with blaming it on Cram. You know what I'm saying? I think it was, you know what I'm saying, sort of a good idea, but the question is how long is it gonna stick that way?
Shit. I mean, that was a good story, though. You know what I'm saying? They had to put it on somebody. They was thinking quick on their feet. It's a
Right.
believable story. It's definitely a believable story, but it's a definitely believable story. And they had the, respected police officer give his testimony.
Yeah.
So I think they'll get away with it as long as they don't follow it up. Everything will be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. But you never know though, you know what I'm saying? It could be a slip up or a loophole or anything. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it works out, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying, basically Kanan, you know what I'm saying, basically hates his mama now because she been lying to him all his life. Which, to be honest, she might as well go ahead and be platonic about everything from the past and moving forward. Or else she ain't gonna be able to have no relationship with her son. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if he tried to cut his mama water off. To be honest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kanan was hot. He was real hot. Plus, you could tell he been practicing that to mimic 50 Cent's, you know, accent and things like that.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
was.
I think 50. To be honest, I think 50 probably told him, you know what I'm saying, I need you, you know what I'm saying, to try to, you know what I'm saying, be sound more like me in the original Kanan. You know what I'm saying? That's the story progresses type shit. That's why he got a little bit more bass in his voice now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Hmm.
even though in some scenes, I ain't even gonna lie to you, the acting could use a little bit of work because in some scenes it's like he trying too hard. You know what I'm saying?
I
In my
thought the boy was gonna cry.
in my opinion, because like I said, yeah, he was trying too hard. You know what I'm saying? In a couple of those scenes, it's like, okay, you can scale it back just a little bit. We understand that you're trying a little bit too hard, just a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, though, nevertheless, then we get to Poe Uncle Lou. You know what I'm saying? He's distraught. He lost his little boo thing, his studio, everything.
He de- he definitely looked like he was gonna cry.
Oh yeah, he done cried a couple times. Shit.
Yeah.
He cried a couple times. He cried about Scrap when he told when he told Marvin, you know what I'm saying, about how Scrap wasn't snitching. Marvin was like, "Fuck that, he still got to go because he was hiding something." And I'm like, Lulu, just because he was hiding something don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? The only thing he was hiding is the fact that he was gambling. And y'all got on his ass about that. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't had to die for it, especially if y'all ain't had full confirmation that he snitched. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand to a certain extent, like you can't chance it, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That was y'all boy. Y'all came up together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
hell yeah.
you got to get full confirmation on that because now y'all sitting up there feeling bad and looking stupid because y'all done basically killed the man for no reason. You
And
know what
they
I'm saying?
really did, and Marvin know that shit. Marvin know that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, though, nevertheless. And then we get to, you know what I'm saying, my boy, Mr. MVP, you know what I'm saying? I got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Mr. MVP, motherfucking unique, you know what I'm saying? He goes home, check on baby moms and the kids, and he realizes that his brother is home from jail. Which, to be honest, I'm kind of iffy about the brother because something just don't smell right. You know what I'm saying? Either he snitched or did something to get out, and I feel like it's gonna come out. And I feel like he gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying, moving forward because he don't like the position that Unique's in. You know what I'm saying? And this what you know what I'm saying niggas like him fail to realize, you know what I'm saying, far as when they put a motherfucker in position when they have to go away to jail or prison or whatever. Like things be changing over time. Like you can't just be doing the same old shit. But you know what I'm saying, his brother like fuck that. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Which in my opinion, long as you still getting money and maintaining the operation shit, we good. You know what I'm saying? Change, you gotta change with the business sometimes, shit. But he wasn't trying to hear that. I don't know. What you think?
That
I think,
nigga Big Brother's a that nigga Big Brother's a nut. Uh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gonna definitely be a problem because
yeah,
he definitely ain't feeling the whole new way of things, how business is going.
it's only a matter of time before he try to step in and overstep his boundaries.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna do that. And Unique gonna cut his water off. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, though, nevertheless, And then we get to, what I'm saying, Marvin has a moment with Juke. Basically, what I'm saying, B's there for her as far as grieving her mother. Church folks stopped by and to let him know that they're having a memorial and brought her some of the things from her mother. You will, and he was there for his daughter, and that was a good moment in my opinion, man, because he saw you could tell deep down inside in his face he wanted to say fuck this bitch, but he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? He held it in. You know what I'm saying? That was some real nigga shit that he did, man. Cause Lord knows he wanted to say, man, fuck this bitch. You feel me? That's all he did. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And
Yeah, you
Latoya
did.
and Latoya gets the first deadbeat mom award in history. Well, I ain't gonna say in history, but you know what I mean. Like actually pulled a father move. Like just had the baby. It was just like fuck it, man. You deal with this shit and cut out. And then let the
Yeah.
baby come find her years later. And then want to be on some whole other. And then what was so crazy is living in the same city as her and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's what reward she get, deadbeat mother award.
because you
What
know
a
what I'm
punk
saying.
ass.
I can honestly see like if some shit happened to where you know what I'm saying, like Marvin was full of shit or probably to the point where you had to leave or do some shit. But it seemed like to me that wasn't the case. It seemed like to me she just plain up one didn't want to be a mother. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, then shit. You should have just signed over your rights or told Marvin to give you the money to have an abortion. You shouldn't have had the kids. You know what I'm saying? You could have
Yeah.
did that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally, you know what I'm saying? Only time will tell, but on the outside looking in right now, it seriously don't look like, you know what I'm saying, Marvin was
Oh wow.
looked like Marvin. It looked like Marvin was actually trying to, you know what I'm saying, be there for the family. And that's part of the reason why he's so fucked up and he's so angry because you could tell he really loved her and really wanted to build that family with her. And she just left him out in the
Yeah,
cold.
she left a nigga high and dry, man.
Yeah, and he had to, you know what I'm saying, figure it out on his own, which so far he living and maintaining, you know what I'm saying, with the good support system, you know. But nevertheless, though, nevertheless. And then we get back to Miss Detective Burke, you know what I'm saying? She goes pay a
That
visit to
Matlin
Daddy.
ass bitch.
Pays a visit to Daddy. Daddy basically on her ass, like she keep on trying to explain, like, look, it's all Howard's fault. He like, shut that shit up. I don't want to hear it. You're the one being investigated. Shut that shit up. I don't want to hear it. Don't you think?
Right.
Don't you even
Please.
utter the word Howard no goddamn mouth. You
Don't
want
even say
to investigate
how, bitch.
and she was like, but daddy. He was like, but daddy, my ass. Yeah. I come
Oh,
to see the people in the morning. I don't want to hear nothing else about this shit till we
you
get
see
this
that?
shit out. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, that got a little bit of blackness in it. You
He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing with
know?
her at all, bro.
Hey, he was not bullshitting. That blackness came out of him. That's how you know what I'm saying, it be serious. You know what I'm saying, with the white folks when the little blackness come out with the child, cause you know they like to coddle their kids and shit. But no, he was like, fuck that. I don't want to hear it. He wasn't trying to hear that bullshit.
He
But
did.
but nevertheless though, nevertheless. And then we get back to our boy Kanan. He basically smoking a joint, chopping it up. Famous, we telling him, look, bro, like I'm on my own now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going back home. Famous trying to basically talk him into going back home. You know what I'm saying? And he like, no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And Famous basically like, look, well, you gonna live here. Basically, we gotta pay rent. And then this thing be pissing me off about Famous. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You basically got to be grown now because you got put out
You a sweat boy?
acting like a damn kid. Nah, I get it, granted. we only about 15, 16 here, but you gotta literally grow up fast. You can't go back home to your mama. You gonna be on the streets, my nigga. Like you better get out here. We about to figure this shit out some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Famous, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but Famous probably gonna be the one next to get his water motherfucker cut off ours. Kanan's
My,
homie, some shit, because
he can't.
he ain't all the way built and he ain't all the way there.
Yeah, because going back to the hustle shit, like shit. If ain't nobody working, motherfucker, we got to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it ain't no in between. So Famous talking
Exactly.
about, man, we already tried that. Nah, yeah, we failed. So we gonna have to come up with another hustle, my nigga.
And really, to be honest, I wouldn't even call that necessarily a failure because shit like that, the shit that happens, that's what come with the game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You gonna get roped up by the cops and maybe lose a little product and shit. That's what comes with the game, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's like you said, he ain't built for it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? Canley basically told him, "Shit, let's go holler at the weed plug." And he like, "Nah, fuck that." Which really, to be honest, if I was Kanan, I'd have went and stepped the dude by myself, and he probably would have had a little bit more chance because he went there with going there with Famous fucked it up because he already know Famous fucking weed. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work out that way. Now, if he would have been by himself, you know what I'm saying? This is what I would have did if I was Kanan. I would have got because I'd have actually been in sort of that position, if you speak, sort of to speak. I would have went, you know what I'm saying, built my clientele up a little bit. Then I'd have been like, look, I got folks waiting, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, man? Can I get some shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to pay the rent and bills like you know what I'm saying? Because
Man,
if you just sit there and send me a bullshit ass pitch with a motherfucking weed head that you can seriously tell just by looking at the nigga that he's not built for, of course the nigga gonna turn you down. You know what I'm saying?
and the nigga son literally called the nigga out. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude wasn't fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like I said, if I was Kanan and the nigga was on bullshit, I'd have been like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go take care of this, nigga. You just be ready when I get this shit handled, nigga, cause nigga, you gonna hustle and do something. You feel me? You just let me get the product, you know what I'm saying? And whoop wop the bam, you know what I mean? Because going there with famous, because going places with famous and doing shit like that, you ain't gonna get nowhere, buddy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't built for that. You know what I'm saying? He's still too child minded, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless though,
But check though, on top of that though, to add on top of that, like you said, Kanan should have came to him like a man by himself, and even been
mm-hmm.
like, shit, I'm good for it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know who I'd have pulled that, man. You know who my people's is, shit.
Yeah,
Nigga,
yeah,
we hit. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying, not necessarily he ain't have to do that. Just show a motherfucker you can actually do something. Because if you just come to a motherfucker like that, like he don't really know, you know, he probably know cocaine because Kane dude and get weed, but he don't know, you know what I'm saying, that the nigga can actually move some shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta actually show a motherfucker you can move that shit. Cause like I said, I would have built up a little bit of clientele and then basically prove the dude and then like you said, hey, my people's is woo wop the bam and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And that would have been, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more better for him. But keep on trying to do shit, you know what I'm saying, coming at famous, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanan gonna have to realize that he gonna have to be the front line boss when it comes to shit like that and just fill Kanan in I mean fill famous in on shit later. Because he keep on doing shit like that, you know what I'm saying, going places and trying to actually do a shit like that, he ain't gonna never get no fucking where. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna never
Mm.
get nowhere. But nevertheless, then we get to Detective Howard and Rock. They basically meet up, and Howard basically was like, the story basically is working, and the story sticks, and basically tells them like we're gonna have to come together, you know what I'm saying, as far as this situation with Kanan, and we're gonna have to make sure that he's good, so you know what I'm saying, that we all can stay out of some shit basically, and we all on the same side. And Rock at first she was like, nah, fuck all that. And then once he breaks down the variation of the situation, they go pay Kanan a visit, and Kanan wasn't trying to hear that shit. But then once Howard explained it to him a little bit more, he like, all right, cool. And then he finally lays down how Bert basically knows everything and put two and two together. You know what I'm saying? And basically, like, he got to do something quick. You know what I'm saying?
Got to something drastic though. How'd you
Yeah,
feel about that shit? That shit was drastic.
I seen it coming though. I didn't see, you know what I'm saying, it happening like that, but I definitely seen it coming though. You know what I'm saying? And it just had to be you motherfucking done. What he better hope is that, you know what I'm saying, she didn't have another goddamn recorder or something.
Right, right. A second and third motherfucking recorder because I was like,
You never know with her sneaky ass. Another thing,
and
go ahead.
I was gonna say because it was a little too soon to kill her though. That's how I looked at it. Like she had to go, but it was a little too soon.
Yeah. And then another thing that because I was talking to somebody in one of the groups earlier about this, and it made me think like, what if she? Because you know how some people is like a lefty and a righty to certain things. So what if, you know what I'm saying, they could tell like, okay, or somebody catches on, be like, wait a minute, she was, you know what I'm saying, she was left-handed or she was right-handed. You know what I mean? And then another thing they gonna ask and put all insult to injury is gonna look at it as, wait a minute, we took her gun and shit. Where'd she get a gun and shit from? You know what I'm saying? There's so many variables, that possibilities, you know what I'm saying, and what ifs. We just better hope, you know what I'm saying, that shit actually sticks, you know what I'm saying? We got lucky with you know what I'm saying, the crown situation sticking, but now we got to make sure this shit stick too.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said, dog, it's a little too soon, dog, to kill her, bro. Like, I'm like this though. I wouldn't have killed her off so soon. No, like I feel him. She had to go, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like the eyes are definitely wide open, bro. They gonna be looking there.
It Yeah, yeah. I mean, at first, you know what I'm saying. At first, I ain't gonna lie, the captain probably gonna shut it down at first, but then it's gonna be another motherfucker that's gonna be like her. They really get to dig in and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, no, it's
Mhm.
gonna be the father. It's gonna be the father that's really
Mhm.
digging this shit.
Yup.
He an old school cop and retired sergeant or some shit.
Yup.
So, you know what I'm saying? The captain gonna shut it down as the suicide because the captain got so much shit far up his ass that he don't even give a fuck. To be honest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
But
a good perspective, though. That's a damn good perspective because she was so adamant um about dude. You know what I'm saying? About Howard, and when nobody taking her serious, and then his baby girl, she didn't came up dead, and he
right,
might
right,
go to you know what I'm saying, to the chief with concerns, but he gonna know he gonna what he gonna have to do.
exactly. And the thing about it is, motherfuckers know, you know what I'm saying, Howard. Motherfuckers know he dirty, you know what I'm saying. It's just all about motherfucker ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, prove that shit. And it's gonna get to the point with the captain is, like always, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't got
Mhm.
no proof, shut the fuck up talking to me about it. I got too much shit up my ass right now. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
way too
It's
much.
gonna be some shit like that that he gonna really get to dig and do some shit. and then some shit gonna possibly blow up. But you know what I'm saying. Nevertheless, though, never the
You know,
and then you know what I'm saying. We get to you know what I'm saying. Kanan and Lulu have a talk. And Lulu finally tells him the truth, as far as D Wiz go. You know what I'm saying? And basically, Kanan was like, "Shit, Uncle just told her ass no." You feel me? Which, in my opinion, um, this is what I would have did, and this is why I don't. This is what I didn't understand. Far as that, I mean, I get it. The little nigga, somebody had to take the phone. The little nigga had to go, but why not? You could have just said, you know what I'm saying? This is what I would have done. I wouldn't have personally did it myself, but I would have personally went to Unique when I'm like, look, I know the little nigga that pulled the trigger. You know what I'm saying? You watch the damn. This is who this little nigga is. This where he be at. Y'all do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my son be around me, but my son didn't have shit to do with that. That was all him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have to just directly kill the little nigga. You know what I mean? But but you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, though, nevertheless. And then we get back to the MVP. I mean, no. We get to Sal. I think his name's Sally. Sal, one of them. You know what I'm saying? The Italian dude, the aftermath. He goes to see, you know what I'm saying, the boss. They gave him basically permission to go ahead and go to war with them, Rockland,
his
and do.
name is Sal. Sal.
Yeah. Okay. Sal goes to see the big boss and basically tries to explain to him, look, I know I fucked up, but give me time to fix it. And dude's like, nah, fuck that. You done made my city hot, my shit hot. They got bombs in my shit. Take your ass back to goddamn Jersey with this bullshit. Hey, you ain't even get the goddamn job done. He was pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was finna make some Italian sausages out of his ass. I ain't gonna lie to
I, I did too, cuz. I ain't gonna lie.
you. Because he was pissed off. And you could tell he got to be a big boss, macho, way bigger than him. Because soon as he said, take your ass back. Matter of fact, soon as he went to him, you could tell he shitted on himself. Soon as he went to him, because he already knew he was pissed off because everything was hot. You know what I'm saying?
He
I was
told
like,
that nigga
oh,
take your ass back to Jersey, dog.
yeah. He told him, take your ass back to Jersey. Get the fuck out of my city with this bullshit. He was he was pissed off. That's another thing that I didn't understand about, you know what I'm saying, Silas. Like, how you gonna be mad because your son went outside and basically jumped in the street and got himself killed? That's his fault. You know what I'm saying? Granted, yes, Marvin dumbass gave him the damn job, but at the same time, like Unique told him, nigga, your son jumped out in the water and drowned and got killed. That's his
So
fault.
did.
You know what I'm saying? And
So
the
did.
thing, and this my thing about Sam. You know what I'm saying? You knew your son wasn't really a street nigga and all type of shit like that any fucking way. Like, you knew this. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucker that was responsible for it, shit, they both basically killed each other. Well, really, your son got killed and then one of your workers killed him, and then you turned around and killed your damn worker that basically killed the motherfucker that killed your son. Like, that was just dumb all the way around, to be honest. Like, I'd have just accepted that loss and just moved on. I would have just, as soon as I found out that Marvin Lim sent him on the job, I'd have just cut them off. Far as product and all that, I'd just cut them off and sent them on their way. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have did all this extra shit because now you done lost a lot of men, finna lose a lot more money when all that just could have been avoided when you been petty basically about your son. You know what I'm saying? That got himself killed because he wasn't no goddamn street nigga. You feel me? But
Pretty much.
nevertheless, though, never motherfucking mind.
Fix your mic, bro. Yeah, this first episode is some shit. Setting us up for bigger things, though. I won't see
Yeah,
what old girl's
cool.
father's gonna do. Yeah, you back.
But yeah, like that's just what that is on that. And then we get to, what I'm saying, Juke goes through some of the things that her mother left her, listens to some records, and then her and Marvin attend the memorial service, which that again, that was pretty grown up on Marvin's end, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Hell yeah.
Cause, you know what I'm saying, Lord knows he wanted to say, nah, fuck this bitch. But, you know what I'm saying, he went in support of his daughter. You know what I'm saying? That was some real nigga shit.
He went. He ended up going by himself though, cause she ain't even show though, did she?
She sure didn't. She sure didn't. But still though, he sure still went though,
Yeah,
cause
yeah.
deep down inside he loved that woman. You could tell he loved her. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
a it
He was
was a
just
solid
angry that
gesture.
she just walked out on her family like that, basically. But
Is
nevertheless.
that the play? Yeah, that's the play.
And then, you know what I'm saying, we get back to the MVP of the show. My boy Unique, he goes back, talks to his baby mama. His baby mama basically like, man, what the fuck you gonna do now? Like, I ain't got enough room for this nigga too. And I'm not trying to be a single mother because you done got yourself killed out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that I don't understand about women. I ain't even gonna call her a bitch this time. I'm gonna say women. You know what I'm saying? Like her. Okay, you keep on saying you don't want to be a single mother and all that. We'll figure out a way for the nigga to do another hustle to where he ain't got to do the shit no more. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like you ain't all the way built. That's why he went over there and fucked Rock and basically go build with her. You know what I'm saying? Which
So
I
yeah.
already knew he was gonna end up clapping them cheeks.
All right. I already
You
knew it
know
was
what I'm
coming.
saying? And I can't even say it's really on some ulterior motive shit because he had too many times to cut her order off. He could have easily set her up with foul with him, but he didn't. He could have easily offed her himself, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And
It,
everybody, you know what I'm saying? You got some people that saying, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? He's wrong for fucking her and all this shit." This is the thing that people fail to realize too. He's a street nigga, and the baby mama is not built for that. You know what I'm saying? You got a chick like Rock that she's smart,
Smart, you
a
know. Thank
hustler,
you for the mute, bro.
huh?
But you can't be on mute. Hey,
Yeah,
I can hear you.
you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? She's smart, she a hustler like him, and you know what I'm saying? He ain't got to always basically figure the shit out all by himself. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be you nigga gonna be more attracted, you know what I'm saying, to that versus a baby. Because let's be honest, the baby mama was never built for it. She was just there for the ride because the nigga had the money and all this other shit, and then she slipped up and got pregnant, and then he stayed with her. If we want to be honest and technical about it, because you can tell that he basically just with her because they got a child. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if the baby wasn't in the picture, he would have been moved on and left her a long time ago. Because all she do is complain and whine instead of trying to help figure out the situation. You know what I'm saying? You keep on talking about you don't want to be a single mother out here because he done got killed to being in jail, but you're not trying to help this man figure shit out, like figure out a different way to do this shit legally or none of that shit. You just sitting there basically nagging and complaining instead of, you know what I'm saying, trying to help the situation. You know what I'm saying? Mama Bev, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Much love. You feel me, bro? Like, that's what females don't be understanding. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, especially if you're going to be with a nigga that's in that life or in the street, you got to be built for everything. And you got to be, you know what I'm saying, the one that got to come, that got to figure out, you know what I'm saying, a way to where he can get out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Got you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, figure that shit, help figure that shit out. You can't just be there for the ride and then just keep taking from the table and not helping the goddamn solution. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I mean? That's just not what that's just that's just not what it is. That's why it was so easy, you know what I'm saying, for him to go over there and be pushed more towards Rock. You know what I'm saying? And let's be real clear and let's be real honest here. They never really had real beef. And you could tell he always liked it her from the beginning because, like I said, she a hustler, she's smart, she's savvy, she ain't scary. You know what I'm saying? And he respected and was attracted to all that since day one. They never really had beef. They was coexisting in the same section and everything. Hold on. Okay, got you. Got you.
Yep.
But
All
yeah.
right. Yeah, they didn't. They ain't
But
have
yeah,
no beef like that. It was just over territory. That's it. It was business. It was
it,
never
it really
personal.
it really necessarily wasn't territory because they was able to work that out and coexist. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like he was just plain up attracted to her, you know what I'm saying, since day one because like I said, she a hustler, she's smart and she's savvy like him. Like, watch, what's gonna happen is he gonna get together with her, you know what I'm saying, and they gonna figure out a way together versus he ain't gonna have to always figure shit out on his own. That's what really, you know what I'm saying, pushed him, you feel me, more towards her because you got the baby mama where she always complaining about something. You know what I'm saying? She complaining about the brother being there and all this other shit like this nigga paying bills. What the fuck you mean?
What
So
no? I,
your mama live. So let me get this straight. Your mama live could be shacked up and all that, and y'all penthouse and shit like that, and it be okay. But this nigga brother can't come stay. Like she would have me all the way fucked up because what was it? It was season one or season two where the mama limb, her family was staying with him too or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now his brother can't stay for a little minute. Like, come on, I get it. Granted, you could tell he a crazy ass motherfucker and a loose cannon a little bit, but damn, bitch, you feel me? But yeah, like I said, in my opinion, him and Rock is a perfect fit. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping, which to be honest, I don't think he got no ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? Because he had too many chances to get her if he really fucking wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And Rock is more of his piece. You know what I'm saying? Rock more of his piece. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, yeah, that shit is wild, bro.
you know, and another thing that's so crazy is both of them walked into the situation not knowing, like, damn, he walked in with a strap ready just in case the bitch try to get him, and she had a strap out on. She had a strap out the whole time just in case. You know what I'm saying? He was on that, so they both was on point. Shit.
Yeah, you gotta stay ready. So you ain't gotta get ready.
Hey, you feel me?
Everybody in the
You
chat doing much love, everybody.
And
Yeah.
then we finally get to the last and the good part. Detective Howard finally hits up Burke like, look, okay, come on and meet me. Let's talk about it and let's figure this shit out once and for all. You know what I'm saying? He meets Burke. Burke like, look, you can cut your bullshit. I know every fucking thing, Howard. You was fucking your goddamn your informant. You got her pregnant. And I know everything, Howard. Don't bullshit me, Howard.
Yeah, she ran that shit. She recited that shit back like she was there when it happened.
And I would just basically like, well, hypothetically, if this, it's all
If
true.
that did
Hypothetical.
happen, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna
What you plan
prove
on
this
doing?
shit?
Yeah.
How you gonna prove? And this another reason why I feel like at first, you know what I'm saying, I don't think he was really on that because at first he was looking at it like, okay, you really gonna have to prove that shit. And then in the back of his mind, you know what I'm saying, I feel like he was thinking like, nah, bitch, you got something else up your sleeve just by the way he kept looking at her. You know what I'm saying? And she kind of gave it a dead giveaway that she was recording or doing some extra shit. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely tell just by the way she was moving and looking. You know what I'm saying? That's what really made him say, "Nah, fuck this." Like, yo, I told you, kick your motherfucking mouth, shit, Bert. I
But
told
look, that's also why he told her. That's also why he said hypothetically, because he's like, "Nigga, you ain't ready to get me caught up in saying yeah or nay."
you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's really the whole. I feel like that's really the whole and main reason he went on ahead and did it because he knew deep down inside she wasn't gonna let that go. You know what I'm saying? And it was basically like Kanan said, because basically Kanan basically said it like it don't matter what the fuck, it don't matter if she a fucking cop or not. She know too fucking much, basically. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he better hope.
Hey, Kanan pulled a rock on Kanan put a rock on his daddy because that's some shit that Rock. That's what Rock did to Lulu and on
Mm-hmm.
Scrap. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Regardless of of whatever, that motherfucker had to go.
right. That's exactly what he did. That's basically what he did. You hit the nail on the nose with that one. You definitely hit the nail on the nose with that one. Which, like I said, he just better pray and hope like the thing is gonna stick. Which I feel like it's gonna stick for a little minute, but like I said, the pops is gonna eventually get to investigating because he's gonna be like, wait a minute, like for one thing, my daughter was a lefty or a righty, and you know what I'm saying. And he better hope, which really he better hope she ain't got even more proof or something, which really she might not though, because she would have been able to just put that to the table and people wouldn't have still been looking at her crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And I think we just about covered everything from this episode. But I know it's definitely finna get deep next week though.
Yeah, I want to see the setup as far as what's the fallout, what's gonna happen with Bert coming up dead, man.
Like I said, I feel like the shit is gonna stick for a minute, and then Rock gonna try to lead the game, but then she basically gonna have to be stuck in the game because she's gonna have to end up working for the big boss now.
No, 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 no. No, Brandon. Stop right
But
there.
yeah, we just about covered
Stop.
everything from this episode. You got anything you want to say before we wrap
He's
this
a
up?
good guy. That's a bad guy.
Man, appreciate everybody coming through as usual. Appreciate you having me, and see y'all next week. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend.
This has been another edition of Power Book 3 Raisin Kanan, Season 3, Episode 1 review. We will be back with Episode 2 review Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I hope everybody be safe. Thanks for everybody that came out and supported. Much love to everybody that supports. You know what I'm saying? Leave your thoughts, theories in the comment section, and we will be back next week. I'm out. Peace.